roll.
In the not too distant future, next Sunday AD, there was a guy named Joel, not too different from you or me. He worked at Gizmonic Institute, just another face in a red jumpsuit. He did a good job cleaning up the place, but his bosses didn't like him, so they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, then we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Joe can't control where the movies begin or end, because he used those special parts to make his robot friends. Robots will call Cabot, Gypsy,
Hi, girl.
Tom Servo, Troy. Wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts. Then repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Ricky, Gary, get me a scotch. Lucy, I want to have children. That would be nice.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Satellite of Love. I'm Joel Robinson, and it looks like Tom Servo and Crow are caught in some kind of riff hyper overdrive where they're over-fascinated with the idea of Lucille Ball finally meeting up with Harvey Firestein. Let's watch.
Mr. Mooney, I wanted to meet Robert Goulet. I know what you mean, honey. Love for sale.
You see what I gotta live with? The only way I can get him to interact with me is take on the mannerisms of a other raspy voice celebrity. Sirs, this is Brenda Vaccaro here, sirs. Regis Meredith on line 1.
I'm only taking calls from David Jansen. Brenda, darling, postpone my dinner with Kim Cobb.
See what I mean?
Commercial sign in 5, 4, 3, 2. Commercial sign in.
Look at this.
This feeds extremely well.
It took real expertise to create New Expert, a pet food that's scientifically formulated, the kind vets recommend, with no artificial flavors or colors. It took real expertise to make a diet so digestible that pets get more nourishment and produce less waste. But it took real genius to give it great taste. New Expert diets from Pedigree and Whiskas, expert nutrition from our vets, great taste for your pets.
If you're living to today's beat, you'll love the Limbo Maniacs, Perubu, and 14 other new music artists on Music Matters, the free CD that's yours only from Details, the men's magazine for the 90s, written to today's beat. We cover the music scene from every angle and hit the world streets to find the styles you want to wear. We interview those who are cool and those who are hot. And our features take you from a cross-country trek with Nicolas Cage to the front lines of today's most provocative events. Details captures the excitement of sports from courtside to trackside to mountainside and makes you laugh with comics you won't find in the Sunday funnies. Details for every man who wants the best the 90s have to offer. Subscribe now for just $1 an issue and get the electrifying Music Matters CD free with your paid subscription.
Call 1-800-862-1000 to order details and get your free CD today.
I've never met a real man. Gary, we need more cowgirls.
Hey, you guys, hold on. Hey, hold on. Gypsy's got an impression she's been working real hard on. Let's check it.
Ricky, I want to be in the show, too.
Come on, you guys, stop it. Hey, Cambot, put down the lights. Gypsy, you ready? Come on. You guys get it? She's the opening to the NBC Sunday Night Mystery Movie. Oh, the Mads are calling.
McLeod.
Oh, way to give them the razz, robot critters. Let's press on, shall we? Tall and proud. Our invention this week are these printers you wear on the front of your person. And tiny diodes are attached
Tiny, itchy diodes, you mean?
Tiny diodes are attached to the headbands, and they read your cranial cavity and reproduce your self-image on these ready-to-wear boards for all the world to see. Ready, Frank? Start thinking. I'll switch on your computer. Now, Frank, tell our viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, when I was in high school, I wasn't a freak or a jock or a brain or anything like that. I was basically one of those people who got along with everybody. I fit in with every group. I'm basically a good person with solid goals and a strong value system. If I run into someone on the street, sure, I'll give them the time of day. But if they cross me, they're off my list. I guess what I'm trying to say is, remember me as Frank. One of the good ones. How'd I do?
Good. Real good. Now I'll turn mine on. Walk quietly among other men, but know their power, for they are your enemies. Quietly crush them as you work diligently through the night. Pay attention to the man behind the curtain, for he is your ally. Drink deeply and lustfully from the foamy draught of evil. Do it to the other guy before he does it to you, and be bad to the bone, won't you? Thank you.
Sir, that color looks good on you.
Oh, this old thing, I just threw it on. Well, it's your turn, Jolly-Oly Infantry.
Hey, sirs, that one's pretty neat. I hope you like mine. I decided to combine two popular products, the Kleenex dispenser and the phone machine. When I used to live back down on Earth, when I worked at an office, everybody complained that the fax machine paper was just like tissue, and that gives me an idea, and I say, hey, why not combine the two so you got a fax machine Kleenex dispenser?
Is it a Kleenex dispenser that thinks it's a fax machine, or a fax machine that thinks it's a Kleenex dispenser? Hey, wait a minute!
Well, thanks, Linus. Send it on up. I just talked to Dr. Linus Pauling, and he's sending up the cure for the common cold. Wow. Oh, you can hear it working.
Breakthrough.
Oh, it's in. Hey, the cure for the common cold is so... Sorry, sirs.
Gesundheit, Snotlocker. Well, your pain will be complete after viewing today's experiment, another in a series of mind-poppingly bad Gamera films.
Today, Gamera's opponent is...
Oh, like it matters. Chew each bite 32 times, booby.
Hey, he's a peeker.
Oh, we don't do this side! Man, come on.
Oh no, die!
Gaos, Gaos. Daylight's come and we want to go home. What, did somebody write that with soap on a window or something?
Well, that's Japanese for hideous negativity.
Hey, he's an auteur planner. Did you read Andrew Saris's book about him?
I love planning. There's some fumes coming off your screenplay there, Fumi.
Sounds like Maynard Ferguson playing a ballad, doesn't it?
Hey, well, what does a director do if all the planning's done?
Mr. Gamera's Wardrobe by Botany 500.
Not so special effects by Kazafumi Fuji.
Ooh, Gesundheit, Tajuti.
Do you think Japanese people make fun of American names?
Oh, I suppose so.
And the student body of Yale as the townspeople.
Reno, Enrage and Rehab. Reno.
Now, are we supposed to be full-size or miniature? I can never tell.
So Gamera's returned once again. After an absence of nearly 2 years, we see again the great beast that the newspaper once called the benevolent monster. Now, the question is, has it retained its benevolence, or has it perhaps changed now? These are the questions that everyone...
Hey, here comes Paul McCartney.
Hey,
why has it come back? And why did it enter into the very heart of the volcano? Is it dead now, or is it replenishing its energy from the flames? For the answers, we shall have to be patient for a little while, until the research party can return from the scene.
Model away.
Scientific experts is now taking off by helicopter.
And now I'll sing a medley of Helen Reddy songs.
Hello, Mrs. Fuji. This is Harry Ho Show. Can I speak to anyone?
Here we are up on Housing Project Hill.
There it is again. Hey, come on.
Ah, I knew it would ring. That's why I put the camera on it. Good planning.
Haven't you got him yet?
I'll keep on trying.
It's Hubert Humphrey.
Now,
And he's
listen.
pleased as punch.
I'm tired of excuses. Whatever happens, the work on the new expressway has got to go ahead on schedule. Apart from the question of shareholders, the whole country's watching to see if we finish the road on time.
They're starved
Well,
for
we will, I know.
entertainment.
But I'm tired of these delays. There seems to be one darn thing after the other. So what is it now? Do you know, eh?
Yes.
It's this darn thing here, sir.
The road is very nearly
Oh, that
completed
darn
now.
thing.
It's this section. All the farmers up there refuse to sell the land. We're arguing, but not getting far.
Not getting far.
Well, really put the pressure on them.
Yes.
Anyway, get them moved out. Don't waste any time, eh?
Yes.
Oh, just a minute. The chief is calling you.
What, Sitting Bull?
You're through. Mr. Chuchumi, the engineer in charge of the road.
Now, Chuchumi,
Gesundheit.
I hear that you're having some trouble with the farmers. They won't clear off the land now. Well, it's part of your job to make sure they get off and get the work moving.
But, sir, we've got another problem on our hands now, apart from the landowners.
Oh, the strap on my helmet
I won't go ahead
broke.
until I get a report on the recent eruptions here.
To hell with the report. I don't care about the volcano or about the monster.
I love you.
Just make sure the farmers get off the land. And please don't bother me with any more of these stupid reasons for stopping
Size of
work.
a phone.
Yeah, and another thing, I don't mind telling you that you should...
Hey, Bob.
What's the boss have to say?
We start work again.
Huh? Even when there's a chance there'll be another eruption?
On my face?
Let's get the stuff together and move on up to the site. I'll follow on.
Okay.
Right.
I should have taken that job at Honda.
This is. One thing after the other.
Hang in there, baby. Friday's coming.
It's Walter Pigeon.
I see Greer Gaussen down there. Really? Yes. Hey, they're flying over a pot roast. It looks delicious.
Yum.
Oh, there's a little pocket of mint jelly.
Interesting. Ooh. And the mint jelly's attacking.
Don't see that often.
I'm amused by the little pocket of jelly. Pull over.
There's so many things to do and see.
Uh-oh. We thought it would be funny to split a helicopter in half.
Hey, my luggage!
Ooh. Model police in color.
Jeez.
What's the story there?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Hey, they must be at Six Flags over Osaka.
Helicopter crash caused by Mount Fuji eruptions.
Was it Gamera, perhaps?
I had somebody reported a strong green light there.
And what about the party in the helicopter?
And what of Bill and his love for
I
Terry?
couldn't say. Only one thing is certain. The crash had nothing at all to do with the recent eruptions here. You'll have to wait for the result of the crash investigation.
And Gamera?
Gamera doesn't send out destructive rays to the best of anyone's knowledge. But still, the possibility won't be ignored, and that's all I can tell you at the moment.
Look, I'm a doorman. Leave me alone.
My story, I need it for the paper. Come on.
Right. I'll go look for myself.
Oh, nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. Think I'll go find Gaos.
You might want to put that helmet on.
Hey, 2 Big Macs for the price of... Oh.
What is it?
It's a set of the coal miner's
We
daughter.
came up this road. It's the farmers again.
It says Hollywood. Oh, no, it's the cast of Head Injury Playhouse.
Well, watch it.
We want to trade lunches now.
Now hold on.
Hey, boss, these guys are out to make trouble.
Potentially violent mob revival.
Let's talk about it now. Who's supposed to be in charge here, huh? Where can I find the head man?
We're a mob. We don't need a head man.
Stop it, all of you!
Hey,
What do you think you're doing?
who can turn the world on with her smile?
Him?
You get your men out of here, quickly!
Well, can I talk to the head man?
I'm the head man.
Make it some other time.
At least you can tell me when, though.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Sir.
We don't want you going around here. Go on, out of it.
Please do what I tell you and get out quickly.
Yeah, she's giving out.
It's the biker rally at Sturgis is what this looks like.
Why are all the cute ones so corporate?
Steve McQueen is Bullet.
It's Rex Dart, Eskimo spy.
What? Wall drug, 10,000 miles.
Oh, bless you. Was he mooing?
What will happen now? Oh, you can bet the construction gang will be back in a
Look,
few.
it's the Painters Union.
Yeah, we ought to go up and wreck that site. What do you say? Yeah, let's go do that.
Yes, go ahead.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, let's form the Republic.
We'll teach them. The more trouble we make for them, the more they'll pay us for our land. Yes, it's the only chance we're ever going to get. We'll make them pay us more money than we ever dreamed of having in our lives.
At least $100.
Just as long as you leave all the planning to me, huh?
Oh, he's the planner.
Hey, how's that poll coming, Mom?
Back again. You're early. I'm not sure that we're doing the right thing about this road. I think it'll bring a lot of benefits to the village. Don't you think?
Selling one's land is always a painful business, and especially so if you happen to be a farmer.
Suppose you're right.
Would somebody milk Grandpa? He's in a lot of pain.
Oh, ain't she?
He's around here. He was playing outside a while ago.
Is she?
I bought him a new diary while I was out.
You probably know that the flavor of extra sugar-free gum lasts an extra long time. But you know what I discovered? Extra Winter Fresh. It gives my breath a freshness it's never had before. It keeps my breath winter fresh an extra long time. After all, what good is fresh breath if it doesn't last?
Keep your breath winter fresh an extra long time.
He was headed for Beverly Hills. He ended up in a small town, and he fell in love with her. Now he has to get through him.
I heard that the women out there have their chests enlarged, their thighs vacuumed, and barfed on purpose.
To find out if she and the small town are better than Beverly Hills and a career in plastic surgery.
Doctors know more about sex than normal people.
Michael J. Fox is Doc Hollywood. Rated PG-13. Special sneak preview Saturday, July 27th.
Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do. So call this free number to find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. At ICS, more than 10 million men and women have prepared for new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home, in your spare time, you can get your diploma or your degree. Choose from any one of these courses. High school, TV, VCR repair, child daycare, computer programming, electrician, veterinary assistant, medical dental office, bookkeeping, legal assistant, interior decorating, gun repair, art, learning the personal computer, or get your degree. You can major in business management or accounting. Make this important call right now.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better job or career to make more money. Call 1-800-637-2000. There is no obligation. No salesman will visit you. Call 1-800-637-2000. Call right now.
Men who have a pierced ear are better prepared for marriage, really. Well, they've experienced pain and bought jewelry.
MTV News, all right.
Oh, Madonna's got a headache.
What the hell kind of world is this?
Put your shoes on. We're at Grandma's.
Get your things up to the site.
Uh-oh, it's the right-wing highway department death squad.
Let's rape the land. Come on.
Hey, I don't think I've ever met a more greedy crowd in my whole life than these villagers. All this trouble they're causing is just for a few more dollars.
What? Buddy Hackett is their foreman?
Hurry up. Okay.
Hey, somebody dropped their drawers.
What the hell's
It's a
happening
garage
here?
sale.
Look at the mess. How on earth could that have happened?
It's perfect. I love it.
I'll tell you what. This must have happened recently because it was all right when we left here yesterday.
Yeah, sometime between yesterday and right now, pretty much.
Right. This has been done quite deliberately. No question of an accident.
It was me. I'm sorry. Oh.
All right. If that's the way they want it, then they won't stop the road going through now. And they're going to be the losers in the long run. So let's get on with the job.
Yeah, let's get on.
Right, let's go.
Okay. Right. Okay, right.
Come on, give a hand over here.
Give him a hand, Joel.
Put that box in.
Put that card. Lift that there.
What is it?
Look up there.
Where?
Up there, look.
Oh, I see it.
Well, that wasn't there yesterday. What on earth do you think it could be?
Something that makes us talk like Walter Brennan.
Funny smell.
Yeah.
No, they're just smelling themselves. I remember reading somewhere gold deposits sometimes give off that type of gloss.
Goldilocks?
That's right. Somebody once told me about that, too.
Hey, boss, do you think there could be gold up there, huh?
Sure, Buttercup.
Well, it's not impossible, is it?
I see now. That's the answer, then. That explains everything. Those farmers know all about the gold. That's why they don't want us
Thank
up
you,
here.
Curly Joe.
Well, let's go on up and take a look around there. We have to make a survey of the area for the new road. Bring the stuff along, we'll go straight up.
Yeah, bring the stuff, the crap, and the junk. And that thing.
Let's go.
And the other thing.
Oh, is Bob Saget gonna love this one?
Ooh. Uh-oh, Gamera's homeboy.
Boy, crazy boy.
No, it wasn't either. I'm on guard here. I'm to stop them, the men from the new road gang. That's what I'm doing.
I see now. I'm a hiker, though.
And a
You happen to
Canadian.
know a shortcut up to the top there?
You're telling me lies.
Sweet little lies.
You're not a hiker at all. You're a newspaper reporter, aren't you?
I'll be anything you want me to be.
I knew straight away you were a reporter.
Nice
and I don't
lipstick,
think
kid.
I should show you the way.
Oh, I see. That's a pity, though. If I could get a picture of that green light, I could still get it in the evening edition of any newspaper. That would be a scoop, huh?
I guess it would. I'd like to see a scoop, too.
But I'm retaining water right now.
Perhaps we'd see Gamera there, too. And that would be a story.
Gamera's there?
Gamera broke my heart once, but I guess I still love him.
Maybe Gamera can fix that kid's teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, I just stepped in something.
Boy.
Crazy
Do the big
boy.
trees usually fall like this?
Yes, and if no one's around, does it make a sound?
Die, frog, die!
Boy.
Crazy
Look at
boy.
Oh, that's just Grandpa still.
And it's the forest of the trumpets.
Grandpa make cream to mint?
Hey. What is it?
Well, I don't know.
I'm only 6. Who do you think I am, Carl Sagan? Hey, do all Japanese children have to dress like Fisher-Price people?
Weebles. Listen, Isaac Stern? Itzhak Perlman? No, it's Yo-Yo Ma.
My mama was a saint.
No, Yo-Yo. Oh, jealous.
This glow around the cave. Seen it before?
No, I haven't.
Not since the last monster movie.
Must be something there. Hey, stop that.
You'll go blind.
What's he doing?
Hey, hang on. Boy, have you ever
Crazy
been
boy.
inside there?
Why, no. But we may as well have a look in there now that we got this far.
Oh, why didn't I think of that? That kid is smart. What is it?
It's the cave of the clam bar.
Sounds like somebody's leaning on the organ.
Be careful.
Oh, it's one of those industrial loft type discos. That's what it is.
Injun Joe! Becky! Hawk!
Oh, Flying Hell Beast. Seen it. We're having an adventure just like the Goonies, aren't we?
It's the River Styx. Worse yet, it's the Van Styx.
Go see what that is, kid. I'll wait here.
Quite a strong wind in here.
Oh, that's me,
There must be
sorry.
another opening somewhere.
Yeah, an art opening.
Ah, look at that.
You look at it. I'm bitter.
It says, abandon hope, all you who enter.
How did we come at a bad time? Excuse us.
Mister, help me, please!
I gotta go, kid. I'm sorry. I got a thing to do with it.
Grown-ups suck. They do. I hate because of them.
Well, tie a yellow coward around that old oak tree.
Yeah, crummy.
Chicken.
My legs! They're huge! My feet are swelling! What's going on?
Put me down! Put me down!
Huh? Welcome to this week's edition of Eat the Press.
What are we doing in this scene all of a sudden?
Did you hear something then?
No?
Sounded like
Not
a
a thing.
reporter getting eaten.
Hey, boss! Did you hear anything?
No, not a thing.
Hey, you don't have to come along if you're scared. No, I'll come along too. I'm not scared.
I do believe in Gaos. I do believe in Gaos. I do believe in Gaos. I do. Help me. Ben!
Kind of looks like Flint Howard.
I don't know where my friend went, but there's a pile of poop here with shoes in it.
Sorry. What's that?
I'm guessing he's thinking if he touches that monster, he's getting a merit badge. Yep.
Hey, look! Arsenio Hall!
I can't believe I'm hiding behind a dingleberry. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
I see you.
So cute.
This is my neighborhood.
And that'll do it for the groundbreaking ceremony. Thank you very much. Ta-da! Now I'm bolted into the ground to a uniform 8-inch depth.
Help me! I'm allergic to styrofoam rocks.
Hey. Love to eat kids.
Help me! Help me!
Ah, pot stickers.
Too porky. I'm trying to lower my cholesterol. Oh, just the thought of food makes me sleepy.
Hey, that kid's a turncoat. Now he's Gamera's pal.
I stick my neck out for nobody, kid.
He's got the Pez jaw going there. Every time he screams, a piece of candy comes out.
Don't get me wrong, I like you too, Gaos, a lot.
Look at that.
This is fun! Whee!
Hey, look, it's a shooting range.
Looks like somebody gave Gaos a wedgie. You guys ever had a wedgie?
Yeah, at camp once. I'm coming, darling!
Darling? My wings are like a shield of steel.
Hey, look at the young kid up there.
Hey, let go of my pocket.
There's no Fay Ray, is he?
Oh, we gotta get out of here. I gotta laugh. We do have fun. Okay, I'm feeling really artsy-craftsy today, kind of Captain Kangaroonian, Little Ray Raynerish, and Foxfire thrown in just for good measure. Anyway, I'm going to teach you today how to make today's star of the film Gaos, and he's going to look just like this when we're finished.
I guess
But
I'm
what
more
you-
of a Heck Ramsey fan, but that's just me. And I know you're a big Snoop Sisters fan.
Oh, no, actually, I've always loved Banachek.
Yeah.
Oh, call it a
Oh,
guilty
yeah, he's
pleasure.
good.
But...
Hey, do you guys mind?
Oh, not at all, Joel. Toss in.
Yeah, but let me guess, you're a McMillan and White fan, aren't you?
No, you guys are getting in the way of my arts and crafts project.
Oh, well, Joel, you just go on with your little craftsy, waftsy, holly hobby corner and never mind us chickens. Yeah.
Anyway, what you're going to need, everyone, is some scissors with the rounded edge. Use smaller ones. Also, paste. I'm using mucilage, though, today because I'm an adult and you're not. And then we'll need an 8x8, perfectly square piece of paper. I'm using one that's a little bigger for clarity.
And you're also going to need some powdered rhino horn.
Yeah, and some blood that from the murder's gibbet sweat.
Right, but ask your mom first.
Yeah, good one.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what you do is you just take the four corners and you fold them in just like that. It's simple.
Good, yeah. Oh, now, while he's doing that, you might want to run down to the public library and cut out some interesting pictures from the encyclopedia to paste on your project.
Yeah, and in case you're interested, mucilage tastes just like sweet honey.
You guys, please do not, I repeat, do not go down to the public library and do not cut pictures out of the encyclopedia and do not drink mucilage, for it does not taste like sweet honey, from one who knows. Okay, then you take you turn the whole thing over. See, I've turned it over.
Well, if
and
you get confused at home, just draw a little diagram on your bedroom wall in permanent marker.
Do not, I repeat, do not draw on your bedroom wall. You put the four edges in like this. You whip your fingers in there like this, and you've got Gaos. See? Check it out. They're
And
similar.
if it doesn't look like that, you're a loser and a failure, and you'll never amount to anything, and you can't do a thing to change that. That's good, huh?
Tom, can I tell you something?
Huh?
You got a timeout coming, buddy.
Oh, no,
Come on,
Joel,
let's go.
please.
You're coming
I'm just
with
kidding.
me.
I'm
Let's
just a
go.
robot.
Come
You should've
on.
made me so I know better. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, commercial sign. Joel? Joel?
Yeah.
It's commercial sign. Should I get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, kids. The word for today is booger. Yeah, that's right. Booger. Booger, 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 booger. Wow!
There are 2,634 comedy clubs worldwide. You probably don't have the time, money, or frequent flyer miles to see that much stand-up. But Comedy Central is here to help.
Do you realize that we're living in a time where pizza gets to our houses faster than the police?
Weeknights at 8, Comedy Central brings you 90 minutes of world-class stand-up.
Everything you've ever seen, known, heard of, touched, experienced, everything. Things you'd find in a Sears.
Comedy Central's world-class stand-up. We travel the world to bring you the best. Weeknights at 8 here at Comedy Central, your global passport to world-class comedy.
Something new and wonderful is coming from Hidden Valley. A new blue cheese dressing, abundant with fine aged blue cheese. New Hidden Valley blue cheese is thick with more big chunks of luscious blue cheese than you'd ever expect. Savor every delicious bite. Blue cheese, new from Hidden Valley.
Time magazine called him the master funny man of the age. Now, for the first time ever, the legendary king of comedy and music is captured on video in the best of Victor Borga.
Pardon me, madam, are you laying eggs?
Recorded live, this collector's edition of Priceless Comedy is a must for every Victor Borga fan. It's the incomparable Victor Borga in his best love, most heartwarming comedy performance of all time. The best of Victor Borga on VHS is only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. To order your personal copy, you must act now.
You know, Rita's a very innovative cook. What was it that you put in that stew?
Put powder?
Details this hour, here at Comedy Central.
I don't want any more clowning around. Now you sit down.
I'm sorry. Ow. Ooh, primordial ooze. Ooh. Yeesh. Ouch. Oh, he's got relief from his monthly bloating, no, doesn't he?
Okay, rub salt in it, why don't you? Ow! Okay already!
Oh, let's change his name from Gaos to Ginsu.
Come on, it takes a real turtle to cry, Gamera. Let it out!
He's turning into an artichoke.
It's an Oreo cookie.
Ooh.
Now I like Gamera!
Ooh. Oh, boy.
I'd like a bromo, please.
He needs it.
Oh, you had the garlic cheese puffs, didn't you? Whew.
Yeah, forget Agent Orange. I'll show you how to defoliate a forest.
Hey, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the movie.
Hey, look, Gamera has itchy palms now.
Hey, where's that hand been?
Ooh, unfortunate skin.
Oh, yeah, Itchy's going to be safe on Gamera's back, isn't he? He's got a weak back. Since about a week back.
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
I forgot I'm a hand puppet.
You know, this high-definition TV is really something.
Hey, get the Coleman people on the phone. I've got a great idea.
Hey, it's Turtle Allen King.
Turtle Allen King?
A student of the Torah.
I'm tripping big time.
Ooh. Okay, here's where you get off, Kenny. I mean, Itchy.
We got to do something now. Get the others.
Yeah, what's the guy got to do to get a yellow helmet around here?
Hurry up.
No.
I'm hungry. Let's stop and get a pizza.
Whee! Gamera, take me home now.
All right, the meter's running, kid.
Around the park, please.
Hey, ain't there big trouble?
In Little China.
You roadmen can look after your own trouble.
It's Ronald Coleman. He's up on Gamera's back.
Come on, let's go.
Excuse me, I just got a mate with a tilt-a-whirl here.
Hey, it came out of the slot. It needs a push.
Oh, now they're in the land of make-believe.
We're big again now. Was this a Chinese fire drill?
I'm just starting to come out of my shell, I think. That's what I do.
Itchy!
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 Kenny! Kenny!
Itchy!
Hi, we got a deal. I scratch his back, he scratches mine.
Ooh. No, Gamera could use a little exfoliating here. Got a skin fungus going down.
Spider boy.
No, frog boy.
Oh, he's a tick. Put a match on him.
Ooh.
Listen, don't move.
Okay, move.
The wheel.
They're going to invent the wheel.
Get me up there.
I thought this was Ferris Wheel's day off.
I think Gamera likes being the size of the Pentagon.
Don't ever change. You're beautiful as is.
Stop!
Stop the world, I want to get off.
Serval,
Let the cloud.
I warned you about doing Anthony
right,
Newley. Now
stand
stop.
Okay.
Not you, Gamera, the kid.
Now, come on.
Oh, you've gotten heavy.
Right, take it away.
Like I live to serve you. I'm out of here. Jeez, what a gig.
This music is so sad.
Gamera.
I know. I've got a good heart and I love children. Blah, blah, blah. Someday I'm just gonna bite.
Hey, who invited the elephant? I guess that's irrelevant.
That stung.
Here, get the boy.
Yeah, I'll take him. He's mine. I saw him first. Hey, he's taking out.
Watch out.
And as I flew off that day, I realized I had become a man.
Thanks a lot.
Wave like an idiot, Kenny. I mean, Itchy. God, I can't keep them apart.
I know what you mean.
Itchy, are you all right, my boy? Are you?
Yes, I am. I'm fine. Gamera gave me a ride.
Yeah, well, come on, tell us all about it.
Tear his clothes off, quick.
Come on, let's...
Hey, look. Hicks Nicks, Sticks Picks.
Bill Keane let Billy draw the strip today.
Itchy's house, please, hold. Thank you. Itchy's house, may I help you? Itchy's house, hold, please.
Gaos is very bad. He could shoot out a ray. Yesterday, he hurt Gamera's leg with the ray. It cut her very deep, just like a big knife.
I don't believe it. Suddenly the kid's an authority on everything.
Because his voice sounds like that. It sounds as if he screams Gaos.
No, give me more licorice sticks.
Okay. As a zoologist, what would you say the beast is?
Well, I'd have to defer to Itchy on this one.
Would you say it's a bird, or is it a reptile?
I wouldn't like to say. There isn't any recorded history of it. Let's just call it a monster. It's quite...
I like it. It's snappy.
What about this special ray? Now, is there any sort of animal that could produce this ray? There must be some sort of reason.
I do have a little data on this.
Itchy did an Etch-a-Sketch.
Did he just tear his shorts?
Now, this is a new supersonic cutter. It works through sound waves oscillating in the region of 20,000 cycles, well above the range of...
Now, here's Lucy and Viv at the chocolate factory.
It could be used in surgery for particular jobs where a scalpel would be unsuitable. A forked oscillation produces the waves, then they're beamed to a metal plate.
Then kaboom.
At this stage, they're quite weak. So they must be amplified. And more important, they must be concentrated.
I'll leave space for laugh here.
That's the theory. Once the sound waves have been amplified, well then, they become a very potent energy. Oscillating at 9 million cycles, they can be used to a very destructive effect.
Oops.
My theory about this is the monster's rays are produced the same way. It's just a theory.
Itchy, what do you think?
Facts. In any case, we have to proceed from some theory, and it's the only one that we have right now. You're perhaps wondering about the mechanism that produces these rays. Well,
I like it. All the girls will be wearing it in no time.
I believe the monster must have some system of double growth.
I feel like I got X-ray
Sounds
specs on.
generated in one and then highly amplified in the other.
Oh, like quad.
The neck of the spine must also be forked. This is then used as an oscillator. Reflected from a plate in the mouth, there's your beam.
Then you must be pretty sure the monster has two throats.
Who said that?
Yes, I am.
Wouldn't this tend to restrict the movement of the monster's head?
Sit
down. Come on.
It didn't turn its head while it was being attacked.
Well, that's a weakness we could use to advantage. If we could arrange in some way for it to be distracted, we could attack it with safety from the rear.
Dr. Oki, tell me, what do you think this green glow is?
But I'm only guessing. A sign of hunger, or perhaps a sign of rage.
Or a sign of envy.
This is not specially new in the animal world. A number of fish species have a similar thing, too.
But still, why should the monster choose to make an appearance now?
Grandpa.
It must surely have been hiding somewhere deep down in the bowels of the earth for hundreds of thousands of years.
That's right.
Pull my beard.
Disturbed by the two recent eruptions. Woke it from suspended animation. It could well have been trapped in some deep subterranean air cavity. But one thing I know. We must find some way of destroying it. It's demonstrated its viciousness.
It's a vicious gossip.
I hate to think what would happen if it chose to attack the city. You must get rid of it.
Good plan.
So please, arrange to destroy the beast.
Yes, I'll do that.
On my way home.
Right. All the planes are standing by, sir.
Good. Go ahead.
Roger. Go ahead. Yes, calling A Squadron. Calling A Squadron. Take off now. Attack to proceed now. Attack to proceed now.
This is our military? Oh, my God.
Oh, there's a green glow again.
Oh, Marilyn Chambers. I'm not supposed to know that.
For my family, Tartar Control Aquafresh fights tartar and makes you feel this fresh.
Tartar Control Aquafresh helps remove plaque and makes you feel this fresh.
Tartar Control Aquafresh fights cavities
and makes you feel this fresh.
Only Tartar Control Aqua Fresh is the fresh way to fight cavities, fight plaque, and fight tartar, all with one great Aqua Fresh taste.
Tartar Control Aqua Fresh.
It fights tartar.
And makes you feel this fresh.
I'm Alan King. This week we're going inside the comedy mind of Robert Townsend. Writer, director, producer, star of The Five Heartbeats and Hollywood Shuffle. But the reason I asked him to come on is he does the greatest Walter Brennan.
Jake never no greatest fix. Tune in. Yeah.
Join Alan and his guest, Robert Townsend. Wow. On Alan King Inside the Comedy Mind, this Sunday night at 8 p.m. at Comedy Central.
It's a pocket of Lyme disease.
Ooh. Wait a minute, he's making popcorn up there.
Random bombing should do the trick.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do a frontal attack first, sir.
Oh, those are the Green Ridge Mountains up there. Doing it up, aren't they?
No, regrettably, there's bound to be some collateral damage.
Can you imagine what that thing could do for cataracts?
No, that's what the Japanese eye doctor drives. A cataract. I said I would stay here.
It's worse than Anthony Newley. This is great. Get marketing pronto.
Flames just don't stand a chance with that. We'll have to think of an alternative idea. This is just plain murder.
I wish Gamera would come back here again.
That's it! Itchy, I love you! Let's get our little tud ball and ice cream sundae. What do you
Down
say?
to the bottom of the sea and stay there till his leg gets better.
I wish to play with clay now. I'm actually a tiny time pill, you realize?
Gamera! Just hurry up and get well again, Gamera!
And get plenty of rest and drink plenty of fluids and take 2 aspirins.
Gamera!
You know, you should have used a little peroxide on that.
A little Neosporin would.
Don't pick at it either. You won't want to do that.
Hurry up and get well!
So hard to resist.
All right, I'm in the tub.
Oh, I just love Handel's water music. It's so peaceful.
I was fantastic last night.
It's the Playboy channel. And Itchy's unscrambling it.
Sister!
Ooh.
Horse, little Joe. Hop sing. Horse, little Joe.
Adam. You know, wild horses couldn't drag this plot any further.
Do you think everything's going to be all right?
Grandpa sounds like a girl.
I can't see.
Oh.
No, you wait. You go to bed. Don't want to. Go on. You must go straight off to bed now. Go on, then.
Did you ever see The Last Emperor, sister?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
There, I just marked our territory.
Farm. And that one cow. Where have they all gone to? We've got to get some fresh milk from somewhere.
Don't look at
Can't
me.
get here. I don't know where we're going to get it. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him! Take it easy. Get the gun.
Cow cops in color.
It's all right now. Oh, the cattle have gone. Take it easy. It's all their fault. It's all their fault. I'll kill them.
When I think about him, I touch myself.
What are we
I
supposed to
do.
have done to him?
Got a waist sweater on.
I don't know. I guess he's a little crazy, that's all. And what do you two want, eh?
Hey, it's James Harriet.
You see, we ran completely out of food at the site. We can't buy any anywhere.
So on top of that, my voice is
I
changing.
thought you might be able to sell a bit of milk here.
Well, I can't. All of my dairy herd ran away last night.
Did they? But you can't blame that on us, though. It's not our fault.
Yeah? Well, he thought it was.
That's right. That's what he said.
That's where the hoopy.
He went out all last night to try and find the cow. When he came back again, he was quite crazy. And he says that the whole thing is your fault.
That's nonsense. We hardly touched the cows.
You arrived. First of all, we had the volcanoes. Then we had the monsters. And all since you arrived. Now, get out!
Hey, everybody in the village there. Every farmer's lost his cow.
Hey, Mrs. O'Leary's cow kicked over the lantern.
Come on, call the men in.
We need more skin bracer. Men in.
All right, let's go. Let's just forget the milk.
Must you take that with you everywhere?
Huh? Oh, it's... Oh.
Mom, if the UN calls, I'm playing with my slot car.
Put your toys away. Don't you touch them.
They're part of the set. We only can't do the next scene.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, Chief. Not so loud. You'll disturb Granddad.
Granddad's already disturbed.
Business in there.
They've been in there for more than 3 hours now. Just saying the same things over and over.
I swear, this is the last blanket I'm washing.
I'm getting nowhere.
So you think we ought to wait a while?
Yes, I do.
Well, you know what they say about animals running away. Usually means a disaster is coming.
Don't you think we'd be better off selling the land now while we can?
I'm an old man, but we've never had any troubles like this before. Not ever since I can remember.
Which is last
I know
Wednesday.
That we'll lose some money, but I'm still not sure we wouldn't be a lot better off if we took the company's present offer for the land and got out.
What about that hired gun named Shane?
Yes, you're right. I can't get to sleep at night for worrying about it. Just waiting for it to come out.
It's stupid of you to take this attitude.
Big.
If they know you're weakening, well, then they'll just drive the price even lower.
Wilford Brimley?
You want to get more money, don't you? You don't want to let the land go for any less than it's worth, do you?
Of course we don't.
It's the right thing to do.
So then trust me. Just let me handle the negotiations for you.
Do you really think we can get California for a song?
Here's the news. The monster Gaos is causing great damage in the mountain provinces. Up to now, neither the police nor the armed services have discovered an effective...
Hey, those helmets are multiplying.
The number of people are still missing. Although reports of numbers are still awaiting confirmation.
Turn down the radio!
Police authorities.
Ah, more helmets!
You're leaving your jobs now?
Yes. May as well. There's nothing for us to do here now. Work on the road stopped altogether. And we're worried about this monster, too.
It looks like Il Duce up there.
The big Benito?
Well, I'm sorry to see you going. Hope you find work.
Don't forget to call us when the work starts again, will you, boss?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, right.
Right, let's go.
Yeah. All right, right if we get work.
Get moving, huh?
See you guys.
Hey, where's my helmet?
How long do you think we're going to have to stay out here?
I'll stay as long as I'm in charge.
You're in charge of nothing, pal.
I'm going to have to stay. But that doesn't
Hey,
go
look,
for you,
he's got a Pac-Man jacket.
You two want to move out now?
Of course not. Neither of us is afraid of the monster, so why should we leave?
Yeah, why are you? We're the least afraid of the old monster. He doesn't worry us at all.
See the catcher in the rye?
You scaring us like that?
Scaring us like that?
Nothing to be scared of.
Why do you say that? Gaos is a very ferocious monster. You mean you ain't scared?
Not in the daytime. You see, he only comes out in the nighttime.
I thank the Lord for the nighttime.
Tell us how you found that out.
I wrote it down in my diary. When Gaos comes out, I just write down the time.
Usually right after cheers.
Oh, I see.
Mitch Miller?
It never occurred to any of us that Gaos might be a nocturnal beast. Hiding out during the daytime and coming out at night.
That's right. We never saw even a glimpse of him during the bombing attack. He kept right under cover the whole time.
In that case, we need only watch for him at night. And you can call off your troops during the daytime then. Commander, don't you have some special new flares that are supposed to be practically as bright as daylight?
Yes, we've been developing some, specially for anti-guerrilla warfare, known as the AGIL flare system.
Thing.
They are still in the trial stage, but we could use them.
Okay.
Let's try them. It seems that Gaos is sensitive to light.
Thanks, Dad.
And if it does seem that he has any particular weaknesses, we must be sure to exploit them.
You couldn't survive 10 minutes down here.
I would survive anywhere.
Life gives. It's a bet.
Life takes.
You won't need this either.
That was stitched in.
Life moves.
You have the right to remain silent.
Life grooves.
Hot two, ziggity-bing, bam, boom, hot two.
Life hurts. Mel Brooks, Leslie Ann Warren. Life stinks.
Follow me!
Rated PG-13. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
New album of the decade is burning up the airwaves. This is Guitar Rock, a giant 4-record set.
American woman, stay away from me.
Guitar Rock, all original hits by the original stars on 4 LPs or 2 double-length cassettes, $19.99. 2 compact discs, $24.99. Nothing rocks harder or louder. Have your credit card ready. Here's how to order.
Or to call 1-800-733-3700 or send $19.99 for 4 records or 2 cassettes or $24.99 for 2 compact discs, plus $4 shipping and handling to Guitar Rock, P.O. Box 65785, Salt Lake City, Utah.
What kind of show is Night After Night?
It's a kind of show where if the guy picks up the phone and there's no phone there, he does one of these. You know what I mean? I don't.
Night After Night with Alan Havey, 11 p.m. weeknights here at Comedy Central.
Okay, now listen, Tom. This is the Deus Ex Machina, which is the God machine, okay? In case we can't think of anything way to end the play, I'm going to lower you down, okay? It's kind of a big production ending, all right?
No, I can't get into this, Joel. Ich bin ein Monster? What's that supposed to mean?
All right, I just need you to fake it, okay? Let's have those footlights, Cambot. Welcome to our production, which is a combination of the Götterdämmerung and Gamera versus Gaos. We call it the Gamera Dammerung. Okay? Okay, Spuds, let's really get working now. Here we go.
Mein lieber Schatze Turtle!
Ouch, that hurt. Oh, boy, that hurt. Oh, take that stuff off. What a jip.
Hey, 1,000 points.
You're going to give me the 3rd degree. Answer.
You know what burns my butt? A flame about that high.
You fool! I just happen to be cold, that's all.
Oh.
You could have fooled me. It's coming!
Ah, Ricky!
There's nothing to worry about now. Not with the new flares. Each one of them's more than 6 million candle power. That's 4 times brighter than the moon when at maximum.
Well, I'm very glad to hear it. I only hope he really is afraid of the light. Well, then does this mean we can go to sleep now?
Wait until we've tested the flares.
You mean we've got to sit up all night?
Well, after all, we are the ones nearest to the hill. We're supposed to signal immediately if we see any sign of movement here.
Yeah.
You sleep first. And you keep checking the reports on the radio.
And I'll stand up
All
here
right, I'll
and
take the
keep
first
throwing
watch then.
things.
You get some sleep now, okay?
All right. Keep the fire up.
Yes, sir, I will.
Now, I'm just going to take my picture here. Yeah, it's a memento.
You get some sleep. Will you be okay? Of course I will.
That symbol on his back is Japanese for I'm with stupid.
Oh, that's my favorite John Cage song. Go with you. Next time I lead.
You're first on watch here. I'll get the sleep. Yes, see you later then.
Hey, it's a cheese radio.
No, it's the All Orangesicle station, I think. Yep, check it out. Oh, man. I shouldn't have had that tofu chili. Ooh.
Hey, bird! It's come. Get up. What?
Can Itchy come out and play?
Fire the signal.
On your wake-up call.
Yes, we'll be much safer out here.
Ooh. Hey, you might say he's got a real flair for that. I'll just...
Open fire! Open fire!
Open the window first, then fire.
Grace Jones takes one to the head. Ouch. He can't take it there.
This is fun.
Bottle tanks aren't working, Captain.
I'm Batman.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, would you let me talk?
I want to drink your blood.
Hey, come on, Tokyo, give me a hug. I know you got it in you. It's Deo Biscaglia here talking.
I love to laugh long and loud and clear. He's doing lap pulls. Come on, 3 more. Give it to me. Come on. Feel the burn. You gotta want it. Let's go.
Well, that could have gone better.
Yeah, I think. Call me Mariah.
Can't understand it.
Whoa, he's air surfing.
Night on Bald Mountain.
It's moving out.
To the east side.
To the south.
With Deluxe
Call all
apartment.
central cities and give them warning. Tell them evacuate where they can. Quickly, there isn't much time left.
Thunderbirds, go.
No, Terry, no! Oh, he spit on the window.
Big hacker.
Hey, split level.
Call a train to the rescue. Aren't you glad you used dial? Don't you wish everybody did? I do.
No, not Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, no! It's probably better.
Yeah. Munchy, crunchy, chocolatey commuters.
Roast 'em, tenderize 'em, down they go. Oh. Get me, I'm David Copperfield. I'm going to make this train disappear.
I got a feeling about those people.
Yeah. Never stand in groups, folks.
Oh, God. Dorito breath.
Sharp teeth.
Attention, here is a special emergency announcement.
Blow,
To the
brother.
people of Nagoya,
Redmond blow.
switch all your
Reveal.
lights on. The monster is known to hate light.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Liza.
Ooh, and that's just to light the patio.
Here's another announcement. The Chunchi Stadium is now open. All citizens should assemble at the stadium.
And there are no fudgesicles left. Pizza.
Looks like it doesn't. Oh, looks like the Dodgers left Brooklyn and it's payback time.
Hey, it's helmet day.
It's a German air show.
The monster has disappeared towards the northeast. Its whereabouts are not known. Citizens
Sleep.
want to stay indoors and keep their lights.
Sleep.
So that they may be crushed more readily.
Damn, where's it now?
We can't go back without a picture.
Keep going till we see it.
We're probably wasting our time. I bet it's miles away by now.
Hey, who's rocking the car?
There it is. Hurry up. Quick.
Oh, they're in Brooklyn.
Hurry up. Quick. Get a picture. Hurry. Quick.
Hey, you took my soul.
Hurry. Now. Hey.
Hey, did you guys borrow this car from Alan Funt?
Well, this thing's got a 2-door now.
Hurry. Come on. Let's get out of here.
He's got half a payment left on his lease.
Quick.
Thank you. I'd like a dozen wallet size of that, please. I'll smile.
Ultra bright smile.
Hey, listen up. This is a programming VP. We slipped a truckload of tryptophan into our Slim Fast. Then we stole the sketch comedy. On August 3rd, we're taking sketch comedy out of the closet. 18 hours of guys and dolls, bits and gags. Don't miss this brazen attempt to boost our ratings. So support the movement. Watch. This is sketch comedy, August 3rd, all day, here at Comedy Central.
Hey, 2 movie stars just in from Hollywood. Pull up a chair and watch the show. Starring my hands, the greasy casserole dish, and the ivory liquid. You know, ivory's a bazillion times better than that other stuff. Yep. Ivory cuts the grease. Cleans like crazy. But ivory doesn't dry my hands. They don't feel rough. See?
Soft. Ivory liquid, where clean and soft go hand in hand.
You know you get your good looks from me. You?
The human shoe. It poses no threat. The aerosol spray, roaches can just hide inside walls. The household fogger, roaches can simply avoid the area. The combat roach control system. After roaches eat the poison, they carry it inside the walls, where more roaches eat it and die. With combat, there is no hope. There is no escape.
If you're living to today's beat, you'll love the Limbo Maniacs, Perubu, and 14 other new music artists on Music Matters, the free CD that's yours only from Details, the men's magazine for the 90s, written to today's beat. We cover the music scene from every angle and hit the world streets to find the styles you want to wear. We interview those who are cool and those who are hot. And our features take you from a cross-country trek with Nicolas Cage to the front lines of today's most provocative events. Details captures the excitement of sports from courtside to trackside to mountainside and makes you laugh with comics you won't find in the Sunday funnies. Details for every man who wants the best the 90s have to offer. Subscribe now for just $1 an issue and get the electrifying Music Matters CD free with your paid subscription.
Call 1-800-862-1000 to order details and get your free CD today.
Skimming across the water. This is where technology turns into fun. These are DeVry students working on a project for Yamaha, redesigning production and tracking inventory control. DeVry class projects give you real-world experience.
At DeVry, you learn what it takes to succeed.
Get involved. Earn a degree. Call now, 1-800-247-7800. Day and evening classes available. DeVry, we're serious about success.
Men who have a pierced ear are better prepared for marriage, really. Well, they've experienced pain and bought jewelry.
MTV News! All right! Oh, Madonna's got a headache.
What the hell kind of world is this?
Hey, Gamera!
Starting as second base.
They're gonna settle it like real men on the gridiron.
Yeah. Patty cake, baker's turtle.
Toto, turtle.
Hooray!
Oh, sorry. Giant turtle coming through. Sorry about that.
Hey, you guys, let's do that chair we worked on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Gaos, don't be blue. Frankenstein was ugly, too.
Keep going again. Oh,
Spirit.
Tough guys.
Hey, how does Gamera steer?
Hey, no, I don't know. Got me. Ooh, tragedy struck at the Midway Tilt-A-Whirl today.
That's nice.
Cool.
Cold beer, peanuts, Gaos programs here, frosty malts.
Now, how does he do that?
I don't know. He's hovering.
Yeah. Look at that. You know, I bet the hole in the ozone is this bird's fault. Look at him.
Joel? Yeah. How does Gamera fly?
Why is there air?
Why is the sky blue?
What's Vietnam?
Stop. It's a little fun. Cheap trick at Budokan.
Neat. Uh-oh. Oh, he's blown a gasket, and that means back to the pits for Gamera.
Losing and I was winning.
Hey, somebody doesn't have a buddy. Hey, you in the middle, get a buddy.
Uh-oh. Look, guys. Supercar.
Shovelhead.
No, Gamera.
Oh, Mr. Wizard.
Pull up. Pull up.
Uh-oh. He hit the Popeye convention.
Oh, Embarraska.
Hey, I got contacts. Be careful. Come on.
Calgon, take me away.
You guys, I swear I dreamt this last night.
Oh, man, we're ramen now. Game over, man.
Oh, great. Now you've made the sun god mad. Good one.
I'm the sun god. I'm mad.
Let go. I don't want to get my hair wet.
Look at the monsters.
Hey, check it out. A couple of monsters going at it. Neat.
There's something you don't see every day, Chauncey.
What's that?
A couple of monsters going at it.
Oh.
Mom, he won't let go. Hey.
Hey, knock it off down there. I mean it.
Got a real toe hold on him, doesn't he?
Do not feed chicken bones to your turtle.
Oh, I hope that's not Mr. Bubble, or Gamera's going to get a kidney infection.
I'm telling you, he was 3,300 pounds if he was an ounce.
The one that got away.
It's too hot. The water's boiling.
Well, that's it. Let's go, you
Let's
guys.
see, that's it. Hey,
Gee,
darn.
what a night that was last night.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for old Gamera helping out, you're right.
Yeah, I lost $50 on that.
Hey, what's that there?
Huh?
Hey, find a penny, pick it up all day long. We'll have good luck. Let's go.
Hey, let's go down to it and look. What'd he say?
Yeah.
It's got foot!
I'll get the sauce. Should I get the sauce?
Yeah,
I'll get the sauce.
Later that same year...
We saw it lying in the water here. Yeah, down here.
Come on, Quincy, you gotta help us. It's over here.
This was no boating accident.
It's smaller now.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger before, see?
Oh, I see.
That's right. How can it shrink in size in half an hour? No, I swear it was a lot bigger when we first saw it. You're mad.
No, it's quite true what he said.
You see, it's cold water. Haven't you men... Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I tell you, when I first came across it down by the beach, it was almost twice that size.
And that's when I started talking like Georgie Jessel.
It might be worthwhile checking it out anyway. We might learn something from it. And God knows we need any information we can get.
Yes, of course, sir.
Ooh, that's probably his earwax.
Oh, post-nasal drip.
Gotta air it out a little.
Come on in. Welcome to my home. It was featured last month in Better Homes and Gargoyles.
Big old hangnail there, huh? I'm going to a different vet next time.
Ooh, cool.
Hey, I told my mom I was going to grow another foot, and she knit me 3 socks.
Next cell type.
Type 4.
It's true. You're as impotent as a dish rag, Phil.
Ooh. Who's making beer? I smell yeast.
To test an odd theory that just occurred to me.
I'm a guy.
It's worth a try. Try out the ultraviolet test.
Yeah.
Ultraviolet? She's here?
Ultraviolet test? What's the point?
No point, just something to do.
It may be the deciding factor in attacking the beast. It does seem unlikely, but we've got to the stage where we're willing to clutch at straws.
Hey, they char-broiled his foot. Get the Casey masterpiece.
And here comes the Ponderosa heat lamp. It keeps the JoJo potatoes warm.
All right, we're ready to begin the test.
All right, number 2 pencils and books open.
Hope this doesn't affect the taste.
Oh, no, no, no. It's cooking unevenly. They need a micro go-round.
Ballpark feet, they shrink when you cook them.
They smell like it, too.
Want to experience the thrill of Formula One racing? So does John Heyman on Sports Monster. No one spins a yarn like Dutch Phelps. And God in his prostate willing, he'll be on Sports Monster. Buckeye, Bolster, Heyman. Sports Monster. Saturday, 6:30 at Comedy Central.
Oil-free makeup from Clarion. Gorgeous matte finish. Personalized to you. What makes you different can make you beautiful.
He was headed for Beverly Hills. He ended up in a small town, and he fell in love with her. Now he has to get through him.
I heard that the women out there have their chests enlarged, their thighs vacuumed and barred on purpose.
To find out if she and the small town are better than Beverly Hills and a career in plastic surgery.
Doctors know more about sex than normal people.
Michael J. Fox is Doc Hollywood. Rated PG-13. Special sneak preview Saturday, July 27th.
Galileo is a NASA project to orbit Jupiter and send a probe into its atmosphere, which is
Merle Palmer, professor, DeVry Institute.
So I took leave from DeVry to work on the spacecraft. NASA asked me to bring my experience to the project. It makes me better qualified to help my students, too. Keeps me current, sharp.
Merle Palmer, another DeVry teacher bringing real-world experience to the classroom.
There's a lot more to teaching than textbooks.
Call now, 1-800-247-7800. DeVry, we're serious about success.
Look closely. This amazing dental breakthrough can clean your teeth better than you've ever cleaned them before. Introducing Power Plaque 2000. It reaches deep down where plaque builds up and scours it away with bristles counter-rotating thousands of times per minute. Why risk all this? Power Plaque 2000 is recommended for everyone. It comes with an extra brush and convenient stand, all for the incredible low price of only $19.95. But wait, order now and get the complete Dazzle Tooth Whitener absolutely free. Just use this proven 3-step process for a dazzling smile. Free. It's the perfect combination for the giveaway price of only $19.95. Call now.
Call 1-800-367-3600 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4 shipping and handling to Power Plaque 2000, 4100 American Way, Roanoke, Virginia.
What am I, chopped liver?
Hey, cut that out. You're making me hungry.
Satisfy your appetite with SCTV, weeknights at 1 here at Comedy Central.
Look.
At what? Oh.
Turn it off.
Gosh, that looks good. Who wants heel?
I was right. Pure ultraviolet rays can eat away the tissue.
I see.
Ah.
Well, in that case, then, if the monster stays out in the sun, it must die, huh?
That's right.
Ooh, he's hard on shoes. Can't keep this kid in tennis shoes, I'm telling you.
Oh, and he's never going to play piano again. Look at that.
Oh, I don't believe I did that. Oh, boy, does that hurt. Whew.
That foot's never gonna heal. Actually, he's singing I Feel Pretty. Yep.
Well, as soon as the morning sun came up,
let's go fishing.
It sort of changed in its colors. All its head went bright red.
Oh, I see. A sort of danger signal. Well, it does seem that the experiment has proved one thing conclusively, and that is the only way of killing the beast is to keep it out in the sunlight.
Oh, prematurely age it to death.
But that won't be easy. Out of sheer self-preservation, the monster won't come out during the daytime.
Wouldn't it be possible to build an extra-large ultraviolet ray projector and attack it with that?
Man, that guy thinks on his feet, you know that?
We could never build one that would be large enough to be effective, but even if we could build one, it would be far too large to be mobile. The only answer I can see is to lure it out into the daylight.
Then beat the daylights out of him.
Keep it moving.
Hid the daylights.
Keep it on the run until after the sun came out. So that's the way we ought to be moving now. There has to be a way. Let's think about it.
Where's
We're bound to
Itchy?
come up with some plan. What do you say, Chief?
I didn't expect to be called on. I don't have anything.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Chief.
I can come in here. I rule this place.
You saw Gamera fight with Gaos? Is that right? How'd he beat him? Tell me, eh? You're interrupting an important meeting, don't you see?
You're fired.
I'm sorry we burst in
Did
here.
he fire his sister?
Ah, this is Aichi here. He's the one who rode on Gamera's back. Gamera's a good friend of his, huh? He's a real expert on monsters now.
You're joking. Yes, I am.
Tell me, didn't you get giddy up on Gamera's back?
Oh, no. Gamera always flies straight ahead without turning at all.
That's it. I could kiss you again. I mean, I'm kidding. Let the record show I was
That would
kidding.
be the answer. If we could only keep Gaos still in one place. And then find some way of making him dizzy.
Dizzy?
Champagne!
All animals' sense of balance is governed mainly by the eardrums. The inner ear controls equilibrium. We lose our balance when we spin around rapidly.
I'll demonstrate.
We could think of some way of luring Gaos onto a platform.
A pratfall?
Then arrange for the platform to revolve rapidly. The monster would be completely unable to move. Then keep him there until daylight.
All right, but where could we get a platform of that size?
There isn't enough time to build one of the size that we need.
I've got one in my room.
One upstairs here. On the roof.
You know he's right again.
Operation Whirlybird, commence us now.
Holiday Inn, towering up full 4 stories over the city.
The members of the Force 10 from Navarone snap into action.
Headquarters, substation here. Power availability has been increased by 300%. The additional power can be made available now. Good.
Got it.
Adam and Eve in a raft. Wreck 'em.
Now.
Right.
And we need more gloves.
Love their gloves.
They say it's a coffee percolator. We're going to give them really caffeined out and give them a bean buzz. That's it.
Hey, it's a swinging 60s apartment.
Think this will be strong enough? Well, Gaos is over 200 feet long. Must weigh 25 tons.
Boy, I wouldn't want him on the top bunk.
Good work. Inform the substation then.
Right.
Then take the rest of the day off.
Stand up on that thing, huh? That's a secret you'll discover later.
Old man.
For control, it's been reinforced. All the wiring's been completed now. Got it.
Get it? Good.
Captain, is all the wiring being completed yet? Yes, sir.
The president. Cool watch.
I guess I'll just have the deli stacker on the 9 grain. Pretty much.
Either my ears are burning or someone's ordering lunch.
What, are they bringing down the go-go cage to dance in here?
Watch it. All right. Check
All
those
right.
wires. Get ready now.
Get Bucky Fuller on the line. We don't know how to finish it.
Hey, check on the mic. Check 1, check 2. Could I get some more monitor here?
2.
Breaking on the 1, breaking on the 1.
Good. Put it in now.
Skinny and Fatty from the Children's Film Festival.
I suppose you could call it a fountain.
Pete Fountain?
Gaos is known to like human blood.
Hey, but who
Fountain will
doesn't?
spray out a substance which resembles human blood, both in smell and in taste.
Who
We're
tested
hoping
it?
it's going to lure him to the pedestal. The scientists are working on how to make a suitable liquid in the laboratories, but they're finding it difficult to get just the right formula.
So why don't you two head over there?
Think it'll work out all right?
It simply got to work out all right. Now back to work.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sending over a couple of blood donors.
Shelters are up. The shelters are ready now.
One cookie and a cheese dingleberry and a bounce around. Come on, pick it up, pick it up.
Good.
Hey, Bob. Visitor. Right.
It's an army of meter men.
Morning.
Morning. Had your coffee?
Do you have a minute to spare?
Yes, what is it?
You see, we want to withdraw our previous objection to the road.
And submit a new
Do
one.
you now? We want to sell the land now at the price you offered. What do you say?
But all the work on the road has already been stopped now. We may change the course.
You can't do that. What about the contract?
No, disagreement over.
You'll have to wait. I'll tell my boss, and he'll get in touch with you.
Now I've got this monster thing to deal with.
All right, let's go.
Grumbling robot. Disgruntled farmer robot.
And what the devil do you think you're doing up here?
Hey, you're supposed to be home milking the cows, old man.
Huh? If you're weakening now, you'll lose it all. How many times do I have to tell you? Just do exactly what we agreed, huh? Listen, though. Are you quite sure that we're doing the right thing? They say they may even change the course of the road. Nonsense. Rumors. You believe anything.
Innuendo.
You leave it to me, will you?
Hey, can you get the subplot off the road, please? Come on. Trying to kill a monster here.
Convoy starring Ellen McGraw.
All preparations completed. All right.
Okay, you can sit down then.
Sit down.
I feel so silly.
Sit down.
All this work to redesign.
I still smell beer. I don't understand it.
Dr. Aoki.
Time for karaoke.
Look at this now.
Yes. You've
It's
done
a
it.
baby
All the
boy.
qualities of human blood. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
It's a great light beverage.
53 bottles of blood on the wall. 53 bottles of blood. Take one down, right pig on the wall. 53 bottles.
The wind's blowing in from the west now, just about the right velocity.
I didn't know Tennessee Tuxedo was in this movie.
Good. Commander.
The wind is right,
time to go.
and the weather sounds perfect. Everything's ideal.
Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Set the trap tonight.
I agree. Contact all operational points.
Right.
That's it. Up, boy. Up. Come on, boy. Come on. Up. That's through the hoop. Come on, boy. Up. His name used to be Lightning. That's it. Come on, you miserable son of a... Come on. Well, that's what it looks like after he jumps through the hoop. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Ed.
Hey, thank you very much. Let's keep it going for Tom Servo and Gromit, the Wonder Dog. Thank you very much. We're going to have them back really, really soon. Fine performance by those two youngsters. And now, before we bring out our next guest, I'd like to say hello to a very, very special lady here in the audience tonight. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Gypsy's in town this week, taking over for Pat Carroll in Gertrude Stein. But now, right here in our satellite, a bright young juggler and magician. Let's have a big round of applause for Gaos the Great.
Get with the plates. Number 2, get the next one. Ow. Son of a rat. Watch the first one now. The first. Oh, good. Get it. Come on. The second. Hey. Ow. Doggone it. You're losing them. Juggle or something. Come on. Come on. Oh, please, come on. Third one. Get back to the first one. It's almost. Go.
And now for the youngsters.
Thank you.
We have to cut away now for the youngsters' commercial sign. You guys are worse than Alan and Rossi.
Thank you.
Now, if you've got cable, you could watch CNN, TNN, ESPN,
or Comedy Central, where Jan Murray plays The Big Room, Sunday at 8:30 here at Comedy Central.
You're pure, you're natural, you're one of a kind. You're my ivory, baby.
You're pure, you're soft, you're just the right touch. You're my ivory, baby.
Ivory. It's so mild, more people baby their skin with it than any other soap.
You're my ivory, baby.
Pay for one weekend night at Holiday Inn. The second night's free. Details on special packages.
Wait, she's the one.
That's our cover girl.
Amazing eyes.
Let's book her. Hey, Rachel, you forgot your eyes.
Nothing brings eyes to life like CoverGirl Thick Lash Mascara. The Lash Builder Brush and Super Thickening Formula magnify every lash to twice its size. For lashes so thick, they won't believe your eyes. Think thick. Thick Lash Mascara. Because lashes twice the size make sensational eyes. CoverGirl, redefining beautiful.
To unlock your body's potential, we proudly offer Soloflex. 24 old-fashioned iron-pumping exercises, each correct in form and balance. All on a simple machine that fits in the corner of your home. For a free brochure, call anytime.
This is me before the grapefruit diet. And this is me after. This is me before the latest celebrity diet. And this is me after. This is me before the diet with the prepackaged foods. This is me after. I was so fat, my kids couldn't even get their arms around me. I tried every diet in the book, but I just couldn't find one that worked for me. Until my doctor told me about Metafast. This is me before Metafast. And this is me now.
Karen, like a lot of people, had a weight problem she couldn't control alone. She needed a doctor's help. More than 10,000 doctors like me use the Metafast program to help patients lose weight. With Metafast, you'll work with a doctor who understands your problem and can help you solve it.
Call to find out how to get a free Metafast consultation.
If I can do it, anybody can.
What the world needs now is a basic cable comedy service. Welcome home, it's just for you. 24 hours of cutting edge and classics too. You'll never be lonely or sad again, 'cause Comedy Central is your comedic friend. The Comedy Network ready to fly. Comedy Central, don't pass us by.
Comedy Central. You're watching it now.
Boy, you told me you could spin plates for crying out loud.
I thought I could. You guys should be on the Gong Show.
Ooh. Here we go. Hey, it's a blood atomizer.
Hey. I was worried about Freon wrecking the environment.
Ooh.
Hey, he loves running through the sprinkler.
Must not be his type.
This is a great view up here.
He's mad because it's last call. Whoa!
Get down with it with Fancy Ray McClooney!
Put the pressure on higher!
The blood pressure?
Okay, let's face it. He likes blood, but not the way you make it.
Ooh.
All right, it's a last resort, but send up the peel and eat humans.
Well, it's pretty, you got to admit that, don't you?
Oh, that did it. He's going to have a facial now.
I shouldn't really, but here goes.
Oh.
I said a Bud Night light, not a blood light.
Looks more like Tahitian treat.
Set it to 33 RPMs.
Whoa, either I'm spinning or this is some really good blood here.
Faster now!
Faster.
Do you want to go faster?
Get the speed higher!
That Howard Johnson was designed for speed.
I'm sure they're safe for at least 3 hours.
This is so goofy.
Top speed now!
Operation Goofy now in effect.
It's good, but it's not as good as Blood Classic.
What is sunrise now? 3 minutes.
Is he supposed to think he's taking dance class?
Something wrong? Nothing serious.
We're just gonna die, that's all.
No, well,
Nothing serious.
Now, the power's going.
nothing like Bloody Mary in the morning.
How long to sunrise? Just 1 minute.
Tequila sunrise?
Look, the sun's coming up now.
Riding with Lady Luck. Oh, good. Let's put him on a big mechanical pole now. That'll really screw him up.
You know he gets violent when he drinks too much. Huh?
Yeah, that blood's going right to his head.
Yep.
It must be weakening.
Oh, no, look, he's embarrassed.
If you had a head shaped like a Dixie cup, you'd be embarrassed, too.
You got me there.
What's happening? Power's gone.
I don't think the substation's going to hold out. We only need 5 minutes.
5 minutes? There isn't any power coming through at all now.
You didn't pay the bill.
What's up? It's gone. It's gone. The substation's burning now.
We'll have to go to Schlotsky's.
Finish it! Finish it!
Cannonball!
I never liked you. I never liked you. Come here.
Poor slob. Somebody better call him a sober cab. Look at him.
Now that's us getting crushed, isn't it, Steve? We're dead, aren't we?
That would be us.
Make a fountain of blood. I don't believe it.
And there he goes again.
Wow.
Oof. Cheese or something.
He must really pit out shirts, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Huh. Kind of handy.
Oh, he's going to get pulled over for sure.
Yeah. Honey, could you hand me that Birds of Japan book?
A flash bulletin. The latest of man's efforts to destroy the monster Gaos have failed miserably. There seems to be no way to destroy this monstrous and dangerous beast. The efforts of scientists have failed and people's hopes are fading.
Oh.
My hope is fading.
If only Gamera would come back.
That's it. I could kiss you for the 3rd time. Maybe not.
Headman!
Oh, so what is this? How green is my valley all of a sudden?
Oh, $8 is a little Debbie's. He's too big to get up now.
Has he grown?
What is it? What is it? Headman! They're not going to buy the land.
What's land?
And if we hadn't listened to your stupid advice, we could have all had money in the bank by now. Just what are you going to do about it? Wait a minute. I've no idea what you're talking about. I really haven't. Don't lie to us. You knew. Tokyo went along to the road corporation headquarters. They're changing the course of the road. I just don't believe a word of it. It's nonsense, that's what.
Nonsense.
They're just saying that to frighten you. We've listened long enough to you. It was your advice that got us into this. It's your fault. Yeah, it's all your fault. You better think of a way of
You blame me for the topsoil, too.
Be unreasonable about this. You better help us. You got the money for us, but we won't be unreasonable. My horses, my cows, my men.
Everything I love.
Everything. I've got nothing left. So what now?
Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Stop.
Just a rotten bunch of silly, stupid, greedy fools.
Yeah, quick, get a pencil under his tongue.
Gee, come on now. It's all right now.
Come inside, honey. Let's get you some pancake batter.
He's very high-strung. Yep.
I know what you're all feeling. I'm very sorry. But don't blame my grandfather. He only did what he thought was the best thing. He had your best interests at heart.
Oh.
So please, try to forgive him.
Okay.
He wouldn't have had this happen for the world. And you know that.
But what about the land? Enough. Come on. Let's go.
Snay on the end.
Let's go.
amigo.
Shame. Shame.
He threw these models. They were in the last scene.
Oh, there goes his hip socket. Uh-oh. Ouch.
And then we approach from the rear, using the same strategy we did in Normandy.
How do I tell him he's not mine?
Oh, Gamera. Gamera wouldn't have any trouble getting rid of Gaos. He'd just breathe fire on him and burn him right up. And afterwards he could come here and burn up all those men who were mean to Granddad.
You're getting into a weird area here, Itchy.
But still, there's no way of getting in touch with Gamera. You only have to start a fire. Start a fire? Gaos just can't stand fires. Gamera likes them more than anything. He'd soon come. You see, Gaos would soon get weak. Gamera wouldn't have very much trouble beating him then.
Sound. Good luck.
Whereabouts could we start the fire, huh? Oh, that wouldn't be any trouble. We just set fire to the mountain.
I like it. This kid's not half bad.
This is a great drawing. This kid draws really well.
Yes, that's right. But still, remember the last time. He could probably beat out those flames with those big wings.
All right, so what if we did manage to blow out the first few fires then? We just keep lighting new ones.
Always looking on the bright side, old man,
The value of the trees you burned down would be enormous. It would cost you millions of yen.
Yes, I know all that.
I don't have
But
any
sometimes
yen.
I think that the gods send Gaos to punish all the farmers for being quite so greedy. So this is our punishment, and we get rid of Gaos at the same time. Perhaps the gods will agree to forgive us then. Anyway, if you think it may work, please go ahead and set fire to the whole of the mountain.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.
No. It was my grandson who thought of the idea. He believes that once we get a big hellfire started, Gamera will arrive on the scene and finish off Gaos.
Now I'm ready for that piece of cake.
Be right. All right, then. And this may well be the last chance we're going to have. So whatever it may
What
cost,
flavor?
this idea has got to work.
Commander,
Evergreen?
my men can help you with this. They know that countryside.
The logging industry, over 3 billion down. We work for you while we work against you. Feeding you big-time double talk, stealing your dreams and selling them back to you. Why, this tree here could hold a shamrock shake or one of those bendy cardboard things in the bottom of a Hostess cupcake.
All right, forward.
Watch the other guy take it on the chin.
Right through your neck, but it shouldn't hurt.
On TV bloopers, weeknights at 7:30 here at Comedy Central.
Chaplin, Fields, Lloyd, Keaton, Benchley, Langdon, Laurel and Hardy. They all made movies, they're all dead, and they're all here at Comedy Central. Classic movies by Classic Comics, hosted by Robert Klein. Dead Comics Society, Sunday morning at 10 Eastern, here at Comedy Central.
Step. Bum, 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 bum. Good.
What makes you different can make you beautiful. Clarion Lash Multiplier Mascara. Say your lashes are on the thin side, this is what you use. Curved brush, thickening formula, big lashes.
You can do it.
Clarion Mascaras.
I can't do that.
Personalized to your lash type. Just check the computer. What makes you different can make you beautiful.
I need a partner.
I had a choice, but a traditional college just wasn't for me.
Kevin Eicher, Liebert Corporation.
I knew that companies today needed people who understood technology and how to apply it. That's what I learned at DeVry.
At DeVry, you can earn a 4-year bachelor's degree in 3 years. You learn hands-on using today's business methods and tools.
My career? It's looking good. DeVry was the right choice.
Call now, 1-800-247-7800. DeVry, we're serious about success.
Time magazine called him the master funny man of the age. Now, for the first time ever, the legendary king of comedy and music is captured on video in the best of Victor Borge.
Pardon me, madam, are you laying eggs?
Recorded live, this collector's edition of Priceless Comedy is a must for every Victor Borge fan. It's the incomparable Victor Borge in his best love, most heartwarming comedy performance of all time. The Best of Victor Borga on VHS is only $19.95 plus $3.95 postage and handling. To order your personal copy, you must act now.
No other comedians can give you what these two can. Heartburn. It's Comedy Central's Louie's in the Kitchen with Rita contest. Win the grand prize and we'll send you and a friend to Rita Rudner's house.
Sugar.
Where Rita will cook you dinner and Louie Anderson will serve it. So, you get round-trip airfare to Los Angeles, deluxe accommodations, plus short attention span theater will be there, so our viewers can see your face when you take the first bite. We'll even throw in $10,000 for antacids.
I'm cooking.
I'm serving. And you're cleaning up. Don't delay, cause it's one winner, one dinner. Send your name, address, phone number, and age on a postcard to Louie's in the Kitchen with Rita, care of Comedy Central, Radio City Station, P.O. Box 1033, New York, New York, 10101-1033.
This is terrible.
The food?
Oh, the violin.
This Comedy Central contest is sponsored by Rubbermaid and Jolly Rancher Candy.
Come on, bring it on. What else you got?
He's just blowing out the flames. Amazing. Right. Continue the attack. Right.
Ooh, good thing he has his cup on. Woo.
I think I hear the pitter-patter of Gamera.
Gamera!
I'll have my candy now.
Told you he'd come, didn't I?
Yeah, great. Well, why don't you go out and say hi? Sounds like Quo Vadis, not Gamera.
You know, I'm intrigued by this plucky Gamera.
Ah, so he finally learned how to duck.
I guess he remembered he had a shell.
That teases him off.
Go around behind them or I'll burn you to pieces with the rays, Gamera.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Itchy. I forgot.
No fair.
Boy, you know, I bet they can never get those pit stains out of his shirts. Uh-oh, blindsided.
Oh, cross-check. He'll be in the box for 2.
He's down. Oh, hey, wait, this is new. Oh, the flying head scissors and a figure 4.
Woo. Very impressive.
Uh-oh, not again.
You know, if you bite my leg off, it'll just grow back, so don't even bother.
He's getting away.
Ah, shut up.
You know, you'd be good with curry. I think a little tough.
You got a little something there.
Just get there. Maybe a turtle, but I'm fast.
Dance to the monster mash.
Can't touch me.
You got him now, Gamera.
Uh-oh, he blew a hose.
Oh, bummer.
miss something?
Oh. Here's that Mrs. Smith's pie you ordered. Woo! Ooh, boy, he can impact. Oh, and again.
Not fair.
Hey, isn't this how Aeschylus died?
Huh?
Yeah, a pelican dropped a turtle on his head. Well, it's true. Look it up. And again.
Here's a little Gamera for you.
Oh, he's lined up well. Oh, he hit the slot. He's in the groove. Oh, perfect game. He bowled a strike.
Ow. Owie.
Oh.
Ugh.
Hey, he's supposed to be the hero, and he's getting the snot kicked out of him.
Yeah, literally. If I could only reach the rock. Ah. Oh. Come on.
That little crooked rock on hit there.
Oops. Now what?
I don't know, but I've lost the plot.
Me too.
Something must have happened.
I don't know. Oh, you're a fat old hog, ain't you? Sorry. Uh-oh. Oh, yuck. Oh, he's squirting dishwashing liquid.
It's Pepto-Bismol.
He's got a creamy filling.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Oh, I can't watch this. I've grown to know that character so well.
Yeah.
Just like when Gary died.
Gary?
Hey, no coaching from the sidelines, shrimp.
Nice day for it.
Red sky in morning. Monsters take warning.
It looks like Gorbachev.
Yeah, and he's fighting Yeltsin.
That's turning red.
Oh, shut up.
Well, look, now he's a Raku killer.
Cool.
What, suddenly Gamera has a luggage rack?
I guess so.
Oh, he's going to return for deposit and recycle.
Oh, that's really sweet.
It's a Flying Dutchman.
Come on.
No! Don't you do it! Don't you do it! I got nowhere else to go!
No, please don't. Not into the volcano, please. Oh, itchy, no!
And that's the end of Gaos.
Good night, may God bless.
Yeah, that's the end of him, all right. Now it's over, you can start for the road again, can't you?
Yes, we'll start work tomorrow.
Hey,
He never
man.
quits.
Hey, oh, it's you. They're going to start working on the road tomorrow.
But on a new course.
Oh, no, that was a rumor, like I told you.
Whoa! What are we gullible? Stupid.
Good news, boss.
Thank you very much for everything.
Oh, each is the one to thank.
Donuts, peanuts, combo corn, wallet, keyboards, $1,000 for the CD, crackling pork friend.
Hey.
Come back again soon and see us, Gamera. Don't forget now.
Brush!
Hi, Shane. Hi. We love him.
Well, that was fun.
That was neat. So can we...
Here are scenes from next week's Gamera.
What's this? Well, kids, if you enjoyed today's movie, you're sure to like this shameless padding.
It's just like a Burt Reynolds film. These are the outtakes.
Oh.
Now we can spin them.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, This is where Dom DeLuise blows the line. It kills me every time.
Remember that?
Oh, yeah, that was a blast, man.
That's
Yeah.
really just a ton of fun. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
This is even better the second time around. It's like lasagna.
Now, a lot of people wrote in and said they'd like to see monsters fight. Well, here you go.
Yep. All you want.
More than you want.
Yep. Saw that, too. You know, I'm beginning to think this is kind of cheap.
Nah.
No.
Oh, I remember this. This is a very recent
Wait a
memory.
minute.
Now that.
What's going on?
That's Baragon.
It's a Gamera family album.
Oh, there we go. And here's Agnes Moorehead, looking fine, Aggie. Oh, wait, they reversed the film.
Remember what we said about that?
Yeah, new combination.
Yeah, that was funny, wasn't it?
Oh, there's a tick on Gamera. Oh, it's itchy.
Yeah. And didn't all our eyes get moist at this poignant moment?
Remember where we were when we saw that?
Oh, sorry.
Finally.
Ask now to get Gamera's funniest moments and see him on Alan King inside the Mastermind.
Oh, boy, oh, man, Joel. That was about the lamest attempt to get rid of a monster I have ever seen.
Yeah, come on. A fountain of blood and a turntable? Sheesh.
Well, you know what? You guys should snap on your right side of your brains, come up with some ideas for how to off Gaos. It'd be pretty fun.
Oh, I got a good one. You could wait till he goes to the bank and then write, "I have a gun, give me all your money," on his deposit slip.
Yeah, or, I know, okay, you ask him to come over, maybe for, I don't know, tea or something. Then you go into the refrigerator and get out an icicle and you off him, you stab him, and then the evidence melts.
Cool. Oh, I got a great one. How about...
I know. You could, chop his head off.
Well, where were we? Oh, here we go. You could give him a cup of gasoline, tell him it's cider, of course. Then you make him eat a wintergreen lifesaver, because everybody knows when you bite them, they spark. Then the spark will set off the gasoline and it'll blow up. Boom!
Excellent. Okay, I got an idea. You invite Gaos to vacation with you in the Bahamas, and after a leisurely lunch, you invite him to come out deep-sea fishing, and it's your treat because that's scuba gear is expensive, and then you cut his hose.
Pretend his head is a railroad spike and drive it into the ground. Bam! With a big hammer.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh, okay. You could get him a job in a liquor store in a bad part of town.
You got a better idea? If you think so, send it to Ways to Snuff Gaos, care of MST3K Information Club, P.O. Box 5325, Hopkins, Minnesota, 55343.
You're just full of...
Oh, and then you could beat him to death with a pork chop and feed it to the police.
And that's pretty good.
That's not half bad.
And she's giving it back to you. What do you think, sirs?
Well, I think you could take a pair of needle-nose pliers and jam them up into his nose and twist his septum until... until next time, Jolera. Push the button, Frank.
I hope Joel picks mine. I've developed a plan using mucilage as sweet honey. And I've also come up with a thing for 86ing you, Doctor.
Oh, well, Frank, that shows great initiative, 86. Would you just push the button?
You are watching Comedy Central.
Dear Mom and Dad, here it is Saturday and I'm still alive. The food is still bad. They never serve much meat. But yesterday was my lucky day. I found an angleworm in my soup. Our commander, he's an awful man. I never talked to him, and now the counselors aren't talking to him either, because they're mad at him.
Good morning, Everett. Good morning. Everett, I'm addressing you. Look here, young man, let's have this out. Now, you've been at this camp going on 5 weeks, and you haven't spoken a word to me. Now, I'm not suggesting lengthy conversations. I just want you to say good morning. As your camp commander, I command you to say good morning. All right, young fellow, have it your way. Hey, you guys. Huh? Grab a piece of toast. Yeah? Hold it out in front of you. Are you ready? Huh?
Wait a minute, I smell bacon.
Oh.
Hey,
you ready?
Huh?
Some of that.
Bacon mist. Just came out. Mist? Just came out. Essence of bacon. You just spray it on. What's the matter? You guys, you don't like it? You know that I can't serve real bacon on the budget he gives me. For heaven's sakes, fellas.
Good morning, gentlemen.